Hey guys, and welcome back to Okami. We've covered one of the 3 Demon Gate trials, so by the process of elimination, it's time to take on the second one. And like Richie mentioned last time, because he removed one of his holy artifacts, enemies are going to be gunning for him now, these little paper sheet things, and no, you won't go jump out of that one so easily, mate.
Yeah, it really annoyed me.
Well, you know.
Just like, why are you doing this to me, you stupid game? And then I was just like, oh yeah, that's why you're doing this to me, you stupid game. Because I was an idiot.
You're the equivalent of a Dark Souls player who doesn't want to respec, even though it would work in their favour tremendously well.
Pretty much, yeah, but oh well. And then I'm also going to realise, oh, I haven't re-equipped my water tablet, so I can't walk on water anymore, and I'm just like... Because I'm so used to it, because that's how I've always played Okami, that to not have those holy artifacts, I'm like a fish out of water.
Yeah, you're all 6s and 7s right now. You best be equipping that. I ain't taking no orca ride.
Well, I bloody hope I do. But before we do that, I'm going to just pop on over to Onigiri Sensei's, because there's, I believe, potentially a couple of moves that we can get from this particular dojo.
Interesting.
We could get them if you go to the last dojo, but I'm going to get them from this one first, because why the hell not?
Do we even use the glaive anymore?
We will do, because in the final 2 Demon Gate trials, you're actually going to be wanting to make use of your weapon elements. So obviously the Tundra Beads have an ice element.
Yes.
The Solar Flare has a fire element, and the Thunder Edge has a lightning element.
Right, yeah.
And obviously there are certain enemies that we're going to take on that are weak to those weapons. So effectively that's what we're going to do. And this will prove incredibly helpful because it's needed, to be fair, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to sit here and go through all of the things until the cows come home. I think I just did it once and then maybe a few more times just to make sure I've got the timing down, and then hopefully I'll just bugger off, because there's no need to sit through all of this. I mean, I might do it for the Holy Bone, but you never know.
I'm kind of conflicted as to whether the Thunder Edge is my favourite weapon design in the game. It's either that or the beads that kind of look like a sun.
Oh, which ones were those?
I don't know. I figured you'd tell me. I was wondering what that pause for was, honestly.
Beads that look like a sun.
Yeah, they're orange.
Give me a second.
Oh, I proper stomped Richie. I wasn't expecting this to happen like less than 5 minutes into the boat.
Well, you see, it's because I don't remember the names of all the blooming weapons.
Well, I don't either. That's why I described them using, you know, fancy terms.
So I think you may be referring to... It's either the Devout beads, which were the yellow ones with the little blue strip on them. You might also be talking about the life beads?
I think it's the life beads.
Well, the life beads were the ones that looked a bit like a Magatama, but spiky.
Let me make this simple. It's the second pair of beads that we get. Yeah, the life bead. Sorry, I decided to look it up myself since Richie was having a bit of a struggle fest right there. God, that looks so cool.
I mean, as I said, I think my favourite are the... In terms of rosaries, at least, it's the 4th set, which I'm not going to go back and search the name out for, because ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, clearly you're just ready for some tangents in the Demon Gate trial. That's why we're all kerfuffled right now, and also the heat, you know. Also, it's the last video of the recording session, and I'm gonna be honest, I hate Richie so much I always switch off during this bit.
Well, you might want to switch back on, because we've just gotten the Golden Fury technique. Use the C button to insult your enemies.
I'm kidding, I don't hate Richie, I begrudgingly tolerate him.
But yes, you're going to love me after this, because this move lets us piss on enemies.
Nice.
Yay! And basically, if you pull this off, one, it will cause a tiny little bit of damage on them, but also it will net you a Demon Fang.
Okay.
So if you want to be getting more Demon Fangs, this is a potential way to do it. I'd say gonna be quicker, just killing the enemies off.
Yeah, for sure.
And doing the floor finisher. Because ultimately then you're going to be getting extra yen at the same time. But you'd probably be able to get more than... you'd be able to get a few Demon Fangs per battle against a standard enemy using it, which is helpful, but to be fair, at this point in the game when we've got it, we don't need Demon Fangs anymore.
Oh, just please equip the Holy Artifact again, mate. You're killing me here.
You see, it's because I know the pain that is going to be coming, so I'm just trying to withhold that moment for a time.
Huh. Interesting. I'm looking forward to this.
Well, it's because... Well, you're going to see it smushed into under half an hour. In reality, what you're about to see took me, I believe... It was about an hour
Jesus.
of recording. Let me see if I can tell from my raw files. I might not be able to tell. I think it might be that one. But obviously I can't open up the video, because otherwise it's going to stop the video I'm watching.
Well, you can just hover over it and get the metadata, mate.
Yeah... I think, yeah, it took me about 45 minutes to do.
Jesus wept.
So, I mean, it's not as bad as the last one, because, yeah, that took frickin' forever. Like, the last one was, I'm pretty sure, like, an hour and 20. And you're going to see that smushed into less than half an hour.
I'm just gonna... enjoy the moment where Amy starts moving at sonic speed.
It is going to be particularly hilarious.
Don't worry, I have a tangent ready for when we start this. It's just a bit of an awkward lead-in, we're basically killing time until the action starts right now.
Exactly, I mean, that's basically what you do whenever there's not a whole lot going on screen, but you know that something interesting is coming, but also that you are ready to start a tangent, but you need to just continue blabbling on until you get to the point where that's okay.
Yes, thank you. Shut up, Richie, thank you. God, Jesus, fuck! Right, you all ready and equipped and whatnot?
Pretty much, yes.
Then let's do this shit.
Indeed.
Oh my god, look at her go!
Yes, so we are speeding this up. You're going to hear a whole variety of battle themes from throughout Okami, because actually listening to this audio sped up at the speed it's going was actually kind of painful.
Oh, I guess I'm going to have to, specially balance the audio now.
No, you'll be fine, because that audio now no longer exists. You've just got lovely music to make this a little bit more bearable. Anyway, what was that tangent that you were hinting at moments ago?
It was something that touched my heart and made me feel like God is alive and true in this world. It was Toy Story and Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh my god, that was a beautiful moment.
Oh, they delivered. Nomura delivered the goods. He finally delivered the goods, really. Oh my god.
I know. I mean, part of me is ever so slightly disappointed I didn't get the Frozen World I was expecting.
Oh, who knows? Who knows, mate?
Toy Story was just such a wonderful surprise that I didn't think was going to get in. And bloody hell it is. And that's just glorious.
Buzz and Woody looked like they were ripped out of the damn film. I know this is, a point that's been beaten into the dust by now, but holy shit. Graphically it looks fantastic, the world looks fun. My only problem with that trailer was young Xehanort looks unfinished. His model was derpy as fuck.
Yeah, I am slightly worried about that as well. But then, to be fair, if you look at the trailers and demos of 0.2, like, there's shots of Terra and so on in that game that look awful, but when it actually got released, it looked pretty damn good.
Okay,
so
yeah.
I think with those characters in particular, they're going to go back to them as they get further into development and sort them out.
I mean, you know, this is something that's happened with Sora, because, you know, earlier in development, he kind of looked a bit default face when he was fighting.
Yes.
But when he transformed into Wisdom form, he had a bit of a cocky smirk, which was fun. And, you know, let's talk gameplay now.
Before we go there, can I just point out that Army's face is glitched?
Yeah, I was going to say. Like, I thought that was just, like, a trick of the camera, but yeah, it's actually derping. That's great.
It's completely glitched. Basically, I think what happened was I tried to use the reflector as a shield to get like a counterattack off, and doing that, the game freaked out, and yeah, Army's face is now warping straight off into the distance, and it's going to stay like that for the entirety of this part.
Oh, fun times, my friend, fun times. Anyway, back to Toy Story. Fucking... Yes. No limitations on partners now. You do not need to switch Donald or Goofy out, because the player had Buzz, Woody, Donald, and Goofy all in their party at the same time. It was amazing.
I know, it's amazing.
This is the power of HD consoles. Finally, we don't have to compromise. We don't have to make a choice. What the fuck is going on with Army's face? I'm sorry. It's like she got stuck in a log that's coincidentally the same colour as her fur, and she's just fighting with it.
It's ridiculous, but this is where we are, and that's what we've got to deal with.
Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, we have like fucking Titanfall mechs in the toy shop. Galaxy Toys part of the Toy Story world.
That looked pretty damn fun. Like, hopping to and from the mechs was awesome.
I believe Nomura's got a record saying like there's going to be fewer Disney worlds than like Kingdom Hearts 2. Fewer, not less than, I should say. You know,
yes.
As in, you know, a fewer number of new Disney worlds. So I don't think there's going to be less worlds overall, but the worlds we've seen seem very densely packed with unique stuff to do, which is actually pretty great. I like the fact that not a lot of stuff is shared over worlds.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think that's the thing that's going to be the most awesome, is that even if there are actually less Disney worlds, if they're more in depth and there's more to do in them, it's not going to matter, because we're all going to enjoy it all the same, because there'll be stuff that we were never able to do before in a Disney world. I mean, the fact of how big and open the worlds look, and how far you can leap across, it's just amazing. And also how close they are actually getting to the visual quality of like the original films, and how close they are matching. It's going to be insane.
Oh, Army, what is you doing, baby? You've got no head there. It's amazing.
So do we need another tangent now?
I'm going to continue on the Kingdom Hearts tangent, mate.
That's fine by me.
I believe Nomura was going to show off the Big Hero 6 world, and then got told, like, no, Toy Story's enough. Which, to be honest, it was enough. It got me rock hard. It made me scream to the heavens in joy. But, I'm looking forward to seeing, what was it, San Francisco, or whatever it's called?
Yes.
Thank you. Decent film, Big Hero 6. Not my favourite Disney film, but still pretty darn good. You can check out the Disney Fun 2 commentary if you want to hear, my extended thoughts on it. I believe Digi's in that, Valkyrion's in that. You're in that, aren't you, mate?
I'm pretty damn sure, because I was just like, I love Big Hero 6, you're not doing this without me.
Oh, I can't wait for Disney Fun 3. Not this year, possibly in 2018. And as I keep saying, Moana is going to be the first movie of that. I don't care.
Oh, I am Moana!
Oh, chills, mate. Chills. But the big question here, what Disney film do you want in Kingdom Hearts 3 that is not Frozen, because that's probably going to be it anyway?
Oh, God, you've stumped me now.
Harder than it might seem at first.
Well, yeah, because you don't want it to be one that's already been. Like, for God's sake, I do not want to see Agrabah again.
No. Hold on a second. Hold the proverbial metaphorical phone. I want my King of Thieves adaptation.
I mean, that would be cool. I would actually be okay with that. But it would have to be King of Thieves adaptation, otherwise it's a no-go.
Oh my god. I'm getting fucking excited thinking about fighting that Wolverine dude on the Vanishing Isle.
I mean, I know you're not fond of the film at all, and quite a lot of people aren't fond of the film, but I'd be down with a Black Cauldron world. I think that could potentially be quite fun. I mean, the Horned King is like a perfect boss fight. I mean, come on.
You know what? Yeah, I'm actually kind of down to clown with that idea, because it's out of left field. It's a very old Disney film, compared to, you know, like the Disney Renaissance stuff we find in Hercules and Aladdin, or the newer films like Big Hero 6, Tangled and so on. So yeah, that's actually a decent pick.
Yeah, I think it would be really good. I mean, potentially another interesting world, although I can't quite see how it would work, would be Sword in the Stone.
Yeah.
Because obviously Merlin has been quite a big character throughout the franchise, and he's actually probably the only Disney character whose world we haven't seen. I mean, you've also got Dumbo and Bambi, but those worlds are going to be far less interesting.
Yeah, I think you could make a decent world out of Dumbo. Not sure how they'd handle the fucking crows. But, Bambi...
Yeah, that would be a nightmare.
Bambi, not so much, but I think Sword in the Stone would work great for the next saga, where it starts all over again, in terms of, like, tone, and, you know, tension, atmosphere, etc. Like, you know, Merlin's done all the shit with Xehanort, he's ready to just kick back, and so he travels to Camelot and whatnot, and starts training a young boy named Walt.
Yeah, I would be down with that.
As for me, my choice would either be Gargoyles, which probably hasn't got a snowball's chance in hell, since they seem to have a phobia against TV stuff, although apparently Gargoyles was considered at one point and not put in for some fucking absurd reason, or, if we're going strictly with movies, Basil the Great Mouse Detective.
Yeah, I think that would be quite cool as well. I mean, I would... Well, I really want a Lilo and Stitch world that's set in Hawaii, with like all the experiments. Please give me that. That would be amazing.
Moana and Lilo and Stitch, they couldn't be in the same game because they're too similar aesthetically.
This is
so
true.
I'd put Lilo and Stitch in KH3, I'd put Moana in KH4.
Yeah, I think that would definitely work out. I mean, another exciting one would be Treasure Planet.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be great.
That would be glorious. I feel that's probably more of a KH4 dealio.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking draw up a level list after we're done here.
But I think that would be particularly exciting. And also, do you guys like how we've, apart from taking the piss out of the fact that Army's lost her face, we've talked about pretty much everything but Okami during this.
Well, I said explicitly that it's going to be tangent central, so I don't want to hear any bullshit about us going off topic, because we always usually stay on topic.
Yes, and also to be fair, it's nigh on impossible to get through this staying on topic, because it's basically just like, so, now let's wait with the wooden mat to heal up, and then we'll take down that enemy, and that enemy, and that enemy.
Alright, let's go back to Kingdom Hearts then, because I ain't done yet. What summons do you think would be good in the next Kingdom Hearts game, mate? And I suggested one on Twitter, because it's not a world I could see working, but it works great for a summon. Oliver and Company.
I mean, I would be down with that. They did frickin' Chicken Little, so we can have anything. That would be quite fun. I'd say I can imagine Oliver and Company if it's like one of the taxis and all the dogs riding on it. That would be quite fun. But then I would desperately want the sound of "Why Should I Worry" playing, but then we know that's not going to happen because, as much as I love Yoko Shimomura, she don't do that.
No, not really. She's a kind of protective of not allowing anyone else in, and you know, rightfully so. She made the iconic KH sound, but you gotta have a bit of wiggle room sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've always said I think the KH soundtrack would be stronger if they melded the original Disney songs with Yoko Shimomura's unique style, because that makes it particularly magical.
This is one of my biggest complaints with Kingdom Hearts. It's something I can, you know, come to terms with and just enjoy the games regardless, but Disney films mostly are musicals, and apart from maybe the sting of Tale as Old as Time, or Beauty and the Beast at the end of Beast Castle World in Kingdom Hearts 2, not really many musical callbacks.
No, I mean, I think the only ones that I can think of where, like, the original songs were used are... I believe Winnie the Pooh is used.
Yes, of course.
I know Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo is used. Obviously Under the Sea and Part of Your World were used. And then in the Fantasia world in Dream Drop Distance they used the actual classical music.
Man, that was a really neat, like, eclectic pick for Dream Drop Distance. People give
God, yeah.
Dream Drop Distance a lot of shit, but I actually like the selection of worlds for the game.
Oh, it's got a brilliant selection of worlds, and to be fair, it has its flaws, but it's a really damn fun game.
It's janky as fuck, it's nowhere near the level of polish and quality that Birth by Sleep is, but I'll be damned if I didn't have a lot of fun with it.
Exactly. So, yeah, so I feel your Oliver and Company summon. To be honest, give me a Wreck-It Ralph summon.
I would say that, but I feel like he could be a Julius-esque secret boss.
I get you, but then Ralph wouldn't really... Well, if we were going to have a Wreck-It Ralph boss, I would rather it be, you know, the true villain after events have occurred in the film.
Yeah, of course. Oh, since we're on the subject of Wreck-It Ralph, what's your opinion on all the Disney and like Marvel stuff appearing in Ralph 2? Is essentially going away from video games, I guess, to make it a bit more accessible?
Yeah, I mean, I will see when we get the trailer and the film comes out. It makes me slightly disappointed because the whole point of Wreck-It Ralph was an ode to video games, and I would have liked it to stick with that because we don't have many video game movies, goddammit, that are actually good. So can we at least hold on to one of them? But if it's still a damn fine movie, I will be perfectly happy. And to be fair, it is a big deal having Star Wars, Marvel and Disney princesses all in one film. Like, that's fanfiction level times a million.
Right, one last Kingdom Hearts related question then, mate. Okay. Do you think we're going to have Star Wars and or Marvel in Kingdom Hearts?
So, I would say there's an equal chance yes and no. Because there's an equal chance yes, because we never thought Pixar would manage to make it in. Obviously they got close for Kingdom Hearts 2, but never managed it. So, but until we were through the looking glass with that, it would have been a... Well, no, because they'd do Pixar first. But they've done Pixar now, so there's a chance. But then there's also the chance that they'll go, well, no, because we're doing Pixar this time around. Kingdom Hearts 4 time, that might be when Marvel / Star Wars start coming in. Because I feel right now, we just want to focus on Disney for Kingdom Hearts. Disney Pixar, because that is more iconic to Kingdom Hearts as a whole. Once you refresh the series, then you can start going a little bit more eclectic in your selection.
I guess. Although, how hyped would you be if there was a Thanos secret boss?
I mean, it would be hype, but I wouldn't be as hyped because... I mean, unless, obviously, I've seen Infinity War and so on by that point, and Thanos has actually done something.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Because in the films, at this point... Obviously, we are in the middle of 2017 at this point. Basically, all he's done is sit in a chair.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
That is the extent of his villainy. So, at the minute, I'm kind of just like, well, he's just sort of a force that's doing bugger all.
Yeah, that's probably like the one thing I don't like about the MCU, apart from like unnecessary quips in some films, not all of them. Doctor Strange being a prime offender in that regard. Okay movie, but I think they should have played it mostly straight instead of following the MCU formula. I hope Black Panther doesn't go down the same route, because that's looking lit, so it is.
Oh, definitely. Still haven't seen Doctor Strange. It's on my list. I'll get there eventually.
Just watch it if you can, but don't rush to it.
Oh no, not going to do that, and I'm far too lazy for that.
Oh, it appears we've come out of fast forward. How about that?
Yes, because this is right at the end of Demon Gate Trial 2.
Oh my god, Amy, what's wrong with you, girl?
Yeah, I just found this particularly hilarious. It's even more hilarious when you shove everything into slow motion and Army's face is still completely balked.
Oh my god. Make it stop, make it stop.
Ah, someone's going to yell at me for missing that golden peach. Oh well.
Yeah, it's already happened once. If they can put up with it once, they can put up with it twice.
Yes, that is the second to last stray bead.
I hope you guys enjoyed the awkward start and then Kingdom Hearts for the rest of the parts podcast. Not a lot else to say for this part. I guess it's just another awkward ending, because we can't end videos effectively, apparently.
Well, evidently, but I feel that Army's face has now fixed itself, which is a godsend, but also I'm doing the smart thing. I'm giving myself my water tablets in the bell back, so things aren't going to randomly attack me.
Oh, praise be.
So yes, second Demon Gate trial is done. We only have one left to go, and that's in Kamui.
Oh. Well, guess back to Kamui we go, and yeah, there's only 2 weeks left of Okami updates now. It feels like it has been going for quite a while, but in reality it's only been about a few months.
I know, I mean, it's insane. Like, for starters, I never thought I'd get to do this game on this channel. Anyway, now we're nearly done. It doesn't seem like a few minutes ago that we started the walkthrough, but now we are so close to the end, and I'm loving it still.
Alright, let's save and end things here, because Papa Anton wants a cup of tea, because he's been talking bullshit for quite a while now. Alright guys, thanks for watching, we'll see you next time for the final Demon Gate trial. Goodbye for now.